Hello and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. We only want to take a look at the shorter time frame today. Normally I cover the daily chart in this video. However, I did that today in the MCO Global video. So if you're interested in the bigger picture, the larger time frame, check out the MCO Global video from today. You will find it linked at the end of the video anyway. And in this video, I'm covering also an important indicator that could be showing a signal soon. So you can check that out if you're interested in the bigger picture. However, looking at the shorter time frame, we have some interesting reactions. So first of all, let me take you through the two scenarios we talked about in the last video and how they are playing out at the moment. First of all, there is the white scenario in which, well, we are likely going to see the blue zone reached between $92,860 and $99,260. That remains an ideal target area, and it's based on the idea that we had a three-wave bounce here into the 9th of June high, and we're now moving down in a C wave of wave B, and it's going to play out as wave 1, a wave 2. And the third wave is likely still unfolding, and it would be an A, B, C structure. Then there could be a fourth wave and a fifth wave. Now, that means a B wave in wave 3 finished on Monday, and we're now in the C wave down. The C wave itself should have 5 waves, and we have a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3. This could be the 4, and then one more low in wave 5. What we've seen late yesterday was the expected bounce in wave 4. It happened from around about 103,420. We were watching for this bounce. It was absolutely expected, and the price rallied into resistance and just got rejected at 105,550. Again, reminder, it started at around 103,420. This is roughly the area from which it was supposed to start. Yesterday around this time, I posted one of our updates in our member area. Now, please note that these updates come in between videos, so you don't always get them if you are watching the YouTube videos here only. There is a lot of info in the YouTube videos, but if you're interested in really short-term live updates, you will get those in our gold membership. And here you can see this was basically around that price. The swing low formed here, and the fourth wave bounce started from where it was supposed to. And this update said no surprises so far. Wave 4 should start soon, and resistance is located between 104,407 and 105,554. So you get these signals basically in addition to the video updates as a gold member. But yeah, basically no surprises here. But what you won't see on this chart is the, you could say, alternative scenario, which I added afterwards when I was looking at the structure of the rally, of the expected rally. Then I started to think about, okay, what would be a suitable alternative? And looking at the microstructure, I think there is a decent chance we could break above initial resistance. Now, it's not happened yet, but I've added the yellow count as an alternative pathway for lower prices. In this scenario, all of this was the wave 1 of wave C, not just this. Yeah, all of this entire decline, which found support then around $104,720 on Friday. All of this was the wave 2. Looks better in terms of proportions. Then the decline here could just be an A wave. And if we break above that initial micro resistance, we could be seeing a B wave in wave 3. So in the white count, the B wave topped already on Monday. Here it's still unfolding as an ABC structure. And we could then see a C wave down, and then like this. Yeah, it's just a slightly different variation of actually the same scenario. Bear in mind, today, interest rate decision, we've got conflicts in the world flaring up. So all of this could lead to some additional volatility. It can lead to some distortions. Bear in mind, we're here on the 15-minute chart. So it's amazing how well Bitcoin is following the analysis, but still you can get some distortions if there are some catalysts or anything. So you need to be prepared for a break above initial resistance, and so you should know what I'm going to watch for if that happens. Yeah? And in this yellow B wave, the price could reach the upper resistance area with standard resistance between $106,800 and $107,750. So when I see a low in this yellow B wave, I will let you know. Again, these are updates that come in addition after the videos or in between the videos in our membership area. But it's important to understand if we get a decisive break below the Tuesday low, then this could send us down lower. I don't necessarily expect that now. I think the market might grind sideways for a bit. Maybe it will hold off making a decision until we have the Fed interest rate decision. We will have to see. But overall, yeah, as I said, no major surprises here. Now, a couple of questions answered. Couple of questions. Someone asked, shouldn't a wave 1 and a wave 4 overlap in a diagonal? First of all, no, they don't have to. But also, I don't see a wave 4 that played out yet. So from that point of view, we're not even there yet, okay? So we don't even have a fourth wave that played out. So the question related to, okay, if this is a wave 1 or this, shouldn't the wave 4 overlap with 1? Well, it hasn't happened yet. So we haven't even started to see the fourth wave. But then again, in today's markets, there are plenty of non-overlapping diagonals. They are a thing. I've seen hundreds of them, thousands of them. No, in a diagonal, you don't need an overlap between waves 1 and 4. That's one of those misunderstandings, misconceptions. Another question was that wave 3 needs to be a 5-wave move. Also, that is not true, because in a diagonal pattern, which is a standard pattern in Elliott Wave, it's not rare, it's not uncommon. In a diagonal, wave 3 is an ABC structure. It's quite common. Yeah, that should help. If you're surprised about that or have questions about that, check out our tutorials on our MCO Global main channel. We have some tutorials about the different patterns. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the update. Hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, if you're interested in, discussing with the community, if you have any questions about the charts, feel free to post them on our X channel. I'll be there after the video for a few hours to answer questions. We post additional updates, setups here. In addition to what you find on YouTube, different coins. We've asked you which coins you want to see this week on X, so you'll get some additional ones. Not as many as in our gold membership, but sometimes different ones than on YouTube, and you get, we keep you up to date also here. So check it out. Thanks so much. I wish you a great day. Bye-bye.